Let's do sports now on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. And it's been 48 hours since Ghana sealed qualification for the 2026 World Cup. And there have been conversations about the inclusion of diaspora players for the global showpiece. The qualification has renewed talks about possible call-ups for players like Edin Ketia and Callum Hudson-Odoi, who have not ruled out switching nationality. However, former GFA Communications Director Ibrahim Sannie Daara says only players who have shown real commitment to Ghana should be invited. He cited Kevin Prince Boateng as an example of foreign-born Ghanaian players who did not give their best for the national team.
The thing is that I was a personal advocate for Kevin Prince Boateng to play for the Black Stars. I spent a lot of my time at that time. I was working at the BBC, working with the FA to ensure that he got his nationality straight. Do you realize that he never played in the AFCON qualifiers? Even when we were to play England in a friendly match and we had an away match at DR Congo, he refused to turn up for that match, but turned up to play for the friendly against England because it was glamorous. And for that reason, I think that we must now attach some level of pride and some level of love for the country if you want to play. If someone wants to play, yes, we must get our best available players for the national team, but they must pass that commitment test. From the examples and what I saw of Kevin Prince Boateng and the commitment of some of the players that have come in from day one, I think for that sole reason, this is not a club side, this is a country. And if you want to play, yes, we want to get a good result, but we must also have pride. People must not take us for granted. Just because you want to play for the World Cup, you choose to play for Ghana, and then afterwards you pick and choose which matches you would want to play for, that I'm not for. So any player that would come must pass first the commitment test to Ghana before we consider those players. For a lot of them, they disrespected our FA officials when they went. Some parents, they won't say this thing publicly, but they'll say a lot of nasty things about Ghana. They'll say, oh, when the player comes to your national team, there's juju. When the player does this thing, the player will get injured. When the player does this thing, you know, it's a difficulty. A lot of the parents of some of these players tell the players this, and these are some of the private conversations I've had with some of these players. And if this is the mentality they are coming into the national team, they are not coming to help us. There are exceptions.
Now, Ghana head coach Otto Addo has until the latter part of next year to release his squad for the World Cup. Meanwhile, there are growing calls for the inclusion of home-based players in the team. FIFA has earmarked about $355 million under its club benefits program to reward clubs whose players feature at the tournament. Member of Parliament for Brekum West, Dixon Chiredia, wants about 5 slots reserved for local players to help boost the finances of clubs in the country.
United States, Canada, and USA. Should we be deliberate in bringing about 2, 3, 4, 5 local players to augment the team now that FIFA has funds allocated to clubs, so that these funds will come back into the country to support development of local football? He indicated out of the 23, you'll be sending also
26 now.
26 now, 11 will start,
then
and about 15 will be there. And every match, you have opportunity for 5 substitutions. So there is a possibility that some players will be at the tournament but will not kick football. So maybe 21 based strictly on selection criteria. Then we deliberate, look at maybe 4 or 5 local players who have clearly distinguished themselves. You know, last season, our top scorer, Amankona, is there. He gets opportunity to be with the team. It's an opportunity for him to gain experience. And so we should be deliberate in looking at that.
It brings revenue to
exactly, the revenue, rather than going to the foreign clubs. They do not need that much compared to our local clubs. and there can be special arrangement that whatever comes, you know, the allocation is not for the country, it's for their clubs.
Yes.
So maybe the allocation that comes in will be brought together and distributed to support all clubs.
Or
there can be
to their respective clubs.
No, Kojo. That will also bring issues of selection. You know, sometimes there will be issues. You know, we need that money to develop football in general. So there can be maybe a MOU agreement behind the scenes that, okay, 4 or 5 people who will fit the bill and be invited, whatever comes in will be, of course, maybe their respective clubs may get slightly bigger than the other clubs. But I believe if such arrangement, it's early days yet, but I think it's a conversation worth pursuing.
Now, Hearts of Oak and Hearts of Lions players will be hoping to be part of the squad for the World Cup. The two clubs were in action yesterday in the Ghana Premier League as the match ended goalless. Hearts of Oak, they dominated possession with 54% of the ball and looked the more adventurous of the two sides. However, their inability to convert chances proved costly as the resolute Lions backline stood firm throughout the 90 minutes. The draw sees both teams maintain their unbeaten start to the season. Up next for Hearts of Oak is a clash against Brokum Chelsea, while Hearts of Lions face Bibiani Gold Stars.
Here comes Bayfeet. SCB for Hearts of Oak.
Before I go, Member of Parliament for Kole Clotte and patron of the Ghana South Africa Business Chamber, Dr. Senator Ajiman Rawlings, has urged corporate executives to prioritize the physical and mental well-being of their members by engaging in regular physical activities. There's more in this report.
Scores of corporate executives stand up at the Rolida Sports Facility on Saturday for a full day of fitness and fun as part of activities marking the 25th anniversary of the Ghana South Africa Business Chamber. The all-day event featured an exciting lineup of activities, including a 5 kilometers run, a 20 kilometer cycling challenge, tennis exhibition featuring Ghana's nationally ranked players, and paddle sessions by the Rainbow Nations Paddle Club. Participants also enjoyed 45-minute hit, kick, boxing and step sessions, as well as aerobics, yoga and pilot classes. Free health checks and physiotherapy consultations were available throughout the day to promote wellness among participants. President of the Chamber, Grant Weber, expressed his delight at the impressive turnout and commended members and partners for embracing the spirit of fitness and community.
If we had to take a poll of the different nationalities here today, probably 25 different nationalities participating. So again, I think that true Rainbow Nation spirit, and we understand that, as Honourable said, it's not only about how much profit we make at the end of the day, but the impact, the purpose we can have, and how we can help communities around us. So for me today is just symbolic. We're lucky, we're privileged, we're fit, we're strong, we're healthy, and we have facilities and we have money to come and do this. But let's remember those that don't, and I think this is what we want to try and achieve, is to say we take this all for granted, but most don't.
Member of Parliament for Kole Clotte constituency and patron for the Chamber, Dr. Senator Ajiman Rawlings, also joined the event and underscored the importance of regular physical activity for both physical and mental well-being.
Personally, I'm very big about fitness because it helps to do a lot of things. Manage your stress levels, help with your blood pressure control, and in general, just make you a more productive person. And I think that if we can encourage as many people as possible, of all ages, to remain active, to remain healthy, that is how you build a healthy nation. And if you can have people in a state of wellness, it means that the burden on your healthcare system is less.
As part of the event, the Chamber also made a donation of cash and other items to the Dr. Senator Ajiman Rawlings Foundation to support her community development initiatives. Chairperson of the 25th Anniversary Committee, Refile Malope, also announced that the Chamber's year-long celebration will climax with a special Pan-African event to be held next month.
So we are having our final event in November, which will be for all the chambers across Ghana. with a strong emphasis on the Pan-African Chamber of Commerce, who are our partners, to celebrate Pan-Africanism, unity in Ghana, and to discuss how we can further strengthen our collaborations between each other and with our host nation, our new home, not host nation.
For Ghana South Africa Business Chamber, this was more than just a fitness event. It was a celebration of partnership, wellness, and 25 years of impactful collaboration.
And that's your sports on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak.